We are so excited to share these prosperity podcasts with you each month. Each podcast will feature a brief prosperity message from someone that you may very well know yourself, from many of the luminaries in our unity movement. Each message will be focused on a brief, simple thing that you can put into action in your life to increase your awareness of the abundance of God that is flowing to you in every moment. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you one of our longtime members and longtime volunteers, Bruce Woodruff.
Good morning. I'm a unitic, which is the term we give to those folks that grew up in unity. I don't remember when I started going for sure, but it was in the mid-1950s. So the idea of giving of your time and your talent and treasure was ingrained into me at a very early age. If you give, you will receive. That's the law. So while I was there, I did give, and I sang in the church choir. I was a greeter. I had my own door on the east side of the temple. I had my own door. That was pretty exciting. And I even directed a play in 1969 at the request of Ernest Wilson, who was the senior minister at that time. And blessings will show up, I think, in ways that you can't even imagine. At least that's the way that it worked for me. For example, I was teaching speech at Westport High School in Kansas City and got drafted in the fall of 1969. So rather than be sent to Vietnam, I ended up as a chaplain's assistant in Fort Hood, Texas, which really was good duty, and it's a blessing. I started coming to the Unity Church of Overland Park in the spring of 2001. My wife passed away on March 15th of that year, and I'd been a caregiver for 3 years, and I was whooped. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I was tired, and so I came up here because it was a big church as the plaza, so I could just sit and be healed and just take care of myself. And so it wasn't long after I got here that I knew I had to be involved. So I became an usher for the 11 o'clock service. In the last few years, I've worked with youth and family ministry on the Christmas programs, children's Christmas programs, both as an actor and also as a part of the production staff. And that's been a blessing for me, that I can use my speech and theater training and gifts for that. In the last few months, a real blessing for me has been that I've been able to work with Reverend Brandon and Reverend Jan as kind of a speaking vocal coach to help them sharpen what they do, sharpen their message. And I just have so much fun with that. And I must say too, the main reason that I'm involved is just, it's fun. I just plain have fun in any number of areas. So, what is your passion? What is your talent? What is yours to do? Namaste.
Living in the flow of prosperity.